Hello, how you doing? So this is my second go because somebody phoned my phone, and ruined all my videos. So I'm just going to do another one. I was waffling on a bit too long there anyway. Weather outside, foggy, can't see a lot, blah blah blah. Cameras on the doodah. Right, so I'll go back to where I was. So this guitar is a Yamaki, and I believe they were sued by Yamaha. It looks like it says 1953 on it. I said looks like, but apparently it weren't exporting until the United States until 1968-69, and under a company called Dion. I'm not there, I'm in the United Kingdom. I don't know if they exported here earlier. This seems to say 1953 on it, and it actually is a little with a flat top. It's and a free. It says 1953 on it. Anyway, my bridge is lifting. There you go. Don't think it's been under tension since, I don't know, I was going to say Jesus was in short pants, but that's a long while ago. It has had some pins replaced, so the ones that I showed you earlier have gone back in the same position. It's got 11s on it. I didn't put 12s or 13s because the whole bridge will go flying towards Glasgow. So, you know, I will never see that again. I'll ping! I'll be the end of that. It sounds absolutely gorgeous. I've done a right good job on it. It still needs some cleaning, so it still needs more cleaning. There's loads of gunk on it, sweat and stuff. And I need to keep an eye on the bridge now. So she's about done, but she needs a little bit more doing to her. So I'll just show you now. So here you go. This is what I was on about. So this is a 70s bridge. This is the one that you can raise and lower. This is panhead screws and then knurled. So you could do it by fingers. You'd have to have strong fingers though. And these pins are back in. So that low E and that D are not from these pins. So what they've done is they replaced them with 2 pins. So I'll put them back the way they were because they're kind of holding, you know. But these 2 pins here are replacements, and I've gone same order to try and hold them. If I go at my bridge, you can see straight away. There you go. So it's lifting. There you go. It's lifting. Now I don't know how far. It's going to lift, but this is an old luthier's trick. So you just do that, and that gives you an idea that your bridge is lifting. So there's still glue on it, and it's actually lifting. I'll just show you. I'll point to it here if I can get to it. It's lifting just here as well. So it's lifting just about there, on the tip of my piece of paper. So it's lifting just there as well. So we'll see how it goes. She's got 11s on it, as I said. They're lovely new strings. And the neck's all been done. So what I did basically, I got some WD-40 to get all the grease and dirt off, used that to clean between the frets, cleaned all that off with WD-40, wiped it all off with a duster, then went on with my Dunlop 65, that's conditioner, and then I put it on and leave it for a good 5 to 10 minutes, go and have a cup of tea, then come back, and when you wipe it off, just go down gently, because you don't want to get caught in that fret wire. Just go just gently like that. You can see the neck's all been conditioned. It's all completely bolt straight. So that's the neck now. The little perloids, if I point to them, these are raised a little bit. So you've got to be very careful with your duster, because the wood wants to push them out. You know, because wood's doing this year in, year out, and if it hasn't been looked after, so eventually it's pushing out your little perloid dots. Most likely acrylic, I would say. And the tuners, the screws on the tuners, also, as a trusty snot, the screws on the tuners also needed nipping up, and I mean nipping up. So don't put no pressure on, just nip them up till they feel reasonably tight. Don't give them a full hand or wristful. So they all need nipping up, and it's the same thing again. There's a little volute on it. I don't know if you can see this. So there's a little volute on it. That's quite nice. But these little screws that are in the tuners, they were being pushed out. Again, that's the wood doing this year in, year out, and it just and pushes the screws out. So I just nipped them back up. But that's all. So you can see she's got new strings on, and they're Martin 11s, 80/20s. I'm not going to put something super sexy on this, you know, because it sounds good enough. She's ready to play now, and as I said, I've got to watch this, and I could get a new set of pegs for them, but what the hell, it's holding, isn't it? You know, it's holding tune. But I've got to keep an eye on this now, because it's going to want to pull that off, And the belly, I've got no real belly sag, so I'm looking at, if I hold it like that, you can see no belly sag. And you can see the action is mega low. So if I go about there, the action is mega low. 12th fret is where my thumb is. So that's 12th fret, that's where my thumb is, just there. Can you see? So my front thumb's at 12th fret, which is very low. And that's the bridge and saddle and so forth. And I say no belly sag. And the next bolt straight. And that's, again, this is 12th fret, my thumb's on 12th fret, just so you can see. That's 12th fret. So I'll give it a quick tune. We're on 533, so I'll just give it a quick tune. I will just give it a quick toodle. So. Made a mistake there, didn't I? Alright, so it's sustain. And this one, sustain. Good, isn't it? So just do it again. I'll bear all week with this sustain, wouldn't I? Good, isn't it? It long enough. So there you go. So she's a Yamaki and strangely dated 1953. Can't be because of that bridge. Tell me it can't be because of that. It can't be because of the trussrod position. It can't be because of that bridge. It's got to be 70s. Okay, alright, bye, see ya.